was very closed off and it was very dark. And we started looking around at friends' kitchens and asking people for advice, and everyone that had gotten a kitchen from IKEA absolutely loved it. They loved everything about it. It was very durable. It was going to last through our young children and provide us everything that we needed, and we would be able to design it ourselves and start from scratch. So that sent us to IKEA. When we got in the door there, we learned they were coming out with a brand new line of kitchens, and so we used their online software to design the kitchen. We got in contact with Probuild through IKEA, and they sent people over to help us design and measure the kitchen. We knew exactly what we wanted on the day that the new kitchens were out on the floor at IKEA, and we were there at 10 o'clock in the morning ready to purchase our kitchen. We came very close to our budget, within a couple $100 of what we wanted at the end of the day. The whole project, from purchasing the kitchen through finishing everything that Probuild needed to do, was about 6 weeks or so. We had a great crew. We had Andre come in with a little bit of help, but he was pretty much the one that banged everything out when it came to the install of the cabinet doors. His wife was very helpful, and he had an apprentice with him one day, and they got it done. By the time I blinked my eyes and turned around, I was chasing my daughter around, and I turned around and it looked like we had a kitchen out of nowhere. They were great. They were clean and got everything together and got all of our garbage out the door in a heartbeat, and my wife came home from work to a new kitchen within 8 hours one day, from nothing on the walls to all kinds of cabinets all installed just like that. Tom, yeah. Tom was terrific. Tom did everything on his own in here, took us from our old kitchen from scratch all the way to where Andre was ready to install the cabinets and get the appliances in and all of that stuff. Tom and I became good friends during the installation process. He and I are both from the Northeast. He's from the Detroit area and I'm from New York, and we were used to some things that I think were more commonplace in that part of the world than down here in Texas. And so he knew what I wanted and I knew the way that he worked, and we made everything as perfect as we possibly could. If I had asked somebody else to come in and do it besides Probuild, they wouldn't have known the IKEA cabinets, they would not have known the IKEA kitchen and the way that things needed to be done in order to get everything in. I could have had another contractor come and bring their own subcontractors in, but I'm certain that they would never have been able to do as good of a job as Probuild did. Everybody communicated with each other, everybody knew what day they should come in and get their stuff done. From Tom taking out the wall and installing a new beam, to Andre putting in the new cabinets, to Tom coming in and doing the tile work, to Austin Countertops coming in and laying the counters. Everybody knew it's going to take this number of days, this amount of time. I need this done before this gets in. There were no delays. We lived in this house with no kitchen during that time, with a small child and a pregnant wife, and it was kind of hectic for a little while, but everybody knew it was time to get it done as quickly as possible, and everybody was very helpful in doing that. I love everything about my kitchen. I love the fact that as a stay-at-home dad, I need to have meals prepared for my wife, my 2-year-old, and my newborn baby as quickly and as easily as possible in the most efficient space that I can get it done. This kitchen allows me to do that so much better than anywhere else I could have imagined. Starting it from scratch and knowing exactly where I wanted everything to be, having the silverware in the correct drawer, having the napkins in the correct drawer, and making that as easy as possible has been really nice. I love the efficiency of my kitchen. I love the way that it takes up the small space that we had to use, and I love the way that it is integrated into this house that is really quite large and has a big open space, and this kitchen really fits in very well. Everybody loves our kitchen. You come in the front door of this house and you can't see it at first. You come in through another doorway and everybody goes, "Holy cow, look at that kitchen. Look at that. That's not what was here before. That's so much better than what was here before. This has to be great for you guys." We've got nothing but compliments on the kitchen.